Hi, I'm James Mina, Director of Opera Carolina, and welcome to this 11th installment of Overtures. Now, if you've followed our Overtures series, you know that we try to highlight different locales in Uptown Charlotte, which is our home and one of the most exciting cities in the nation. Today I'm in my office in 2 Wells Fargo Center to give you a quick preview of the 2011-2012 Opera Carolina season. Now, it's appropriate that we're here at Wells Fargo Center because Wells Fargo Private Bank is our season sponsor for the 2011-12 Opera Carolina season. Thanks to the philanthropy of great companies like Wells Fargo and our performance presenting sponsors, the Hearst Corporation and Time Warner Cable, we're able to bring you a season filled with great international singers in exciting physical productions, the absolute best of grand opera, and hopefully our best season ever in our 63-year history. Our season opens in October with Verdi's dynamic opera Il Trovatore. Il Trovatore translates simply to the troubadour. Troubadours were medieval minstrels who would travel from town to town telling stories in song. Il Trovatore was an instant hit following its 1853 premiere in Rome, and our production stars the exciting Italian tenor Antonello Palombi as the troubadour Manrico. Joining Antonello is the beautiful American soprano Lisa Dalteris as Leonora, and opera superstar Denise Graves joins our company to sing the dynamic role of Azucena. Rounding out the cast is the great Welsh baritone Jason Howard, who last performed with our company as Iago in Verdi's Otello. Jason will sing the role of Count di Luna. Now, you take these great artists and wrap them in this wonderful new production that we're designing here at Opera Carolina, and you have the stuff of great Italian grand opera. Now, I often hear from folks that the story of Il Trovatore is convoluted and ridiculous. That's nonsense. It's a simple story of human emotions, passion, revenge, and love. 2 brothers, separated when they were children, find themselves on opposite sides of a political conflict. They do not realize that they are brothers. The younger brother, who would become the troubadour Manrico, has been stolen away by the gypsy Azucena and raised as her own. To heighten the conflict between Manrico and his older brother, the Count di Luna, they are in love with the same woman, Leonora. Now that's the stuff of real grand opera. The story takes an even darker turn because the gypsy Azucena, who raised Manrico, intends to use him as the instrument of revenge against the Count di Luna. You see, the Count's father burned Azucena's mother at the stake for practicing witchcraft. A fiery, dynamic story wrapped in the great music of Giuseppe Verdi. It is truly Italian grand opera at its best. Il Trovatore is followed by Puccini's beloved opera Madama Butterfly. Starring as the beautiful geisha Cho-Cho-san is Korean soprano Yuna Lee. Joining Miss Lee is Brazilian tenor Fernando Portare as the American naval lieutenant Benjamin Franklin Pinkerton. We're especially proud because Fernando will be making his American debut with Opera Carolina in this wonderful role. And rounding out this cast is American baritone Todd Thomas as the American consul Sharpless. Madame Butterfly is one of the most beloved operas in the world, so each time we perform it, we infuse it with new energy, new dynamism, if you will. That's the power of great art. It allows us to adapt it to reflect today's tastes and interests, while still remaining relevant to the human condition. Our January production of Madama Butterfly features sets and costumes by the acclaimed Japanese ceramic artist Jun Kaneko. Known primarily for his paintings and his larger-than-life ceramic sculptures, many of which are on display in the great museums throughout this nation, including the Mint Museum of Art here in Uptown Charlotte, Kaneko has infused Madama Butterfly with his own Japanese heritage and his unique perspective as an artist. We are taking visual art and creating opera. We're privileged to have an artist of Kaneko's stature joining our company for this production of Madama Butterfly. This is a production not to be missed. If Il Trovatore and Madama Butterfly are not enough to satisfy the art lover in you, we bring the 2011-2012 Opera Carolina season to an exciting conclusion with Tchaikovsky's elegant setting of Alexander Pushkin's masterpiece, Eugene Onegin. Our Onegin production stars the acclaimed Russian baritone Vasily Ladyuk in the title role. Joining Vasily is the beautiful Russian soprano Dina Kuznetsova as Tatiana. We're proud to announce that 3 North Carolina natives will be performing in Eugene Onegin. Metropolitan Opera stars Anthony Dean Griffey and Victoria Livengood will be performing as Lenski and Philip Evner, respectively, and our very own Christopher Ermiter will be performing the role of Prince Gremin. We're also thrilled to announce that members of the North Carolina Dance Theater will be the featured ballet in our production. We all know the music of Tchaikovsky, whether it's the Nutcracker Ballet or one of the great symphonies, number 4, the moving Pathétique Symphony, or the Piano Concerto. It is music that you hear once and never forget. Alexander Pushkin's Eugene Onegin was the most influential piece of Russian literature in the 19th century. You take the dynamic musical style of Tchaikovsky and marry it to this melancholy romantic story by Pushkin, a story of unrequited love and honor, and you have an opera that speaks to us even today. Operas like Eugene Onegin, Madama Butterfly, and Il Trovatore have been performed for more than 150 years, and there's a reason for that. The music is universally acclaimed and has endured the test of time. The stories talk about us, today, yesterday, and tomorrow. And to bring these great stories to you, whether we're performing in Russian or Italian, every Opera Carolina production features subtitles projected above the stage, so you can follow the story and be immersed in the great music and drama of the opera. We encourage you to go on our website, operacarolina.org, for synopses of the operas, musical excerpts, and biographies of the guest artists. The more you know about the opera, the more you'll find it engaging and exciting when you attend. And don't forget to friend us on Facebook and follow the happenings of Opera Carolina on Twitter. Thanks for joining me for this edition of Overtures, and I'll see you next time.